Hey everybody, it's John. I thought I'd make a quick video series on the tools that I use to control two versions of vMix, one locally, one in the cloud, using one Stream Deck or multiple Stream Decks running locally. So in order to do so, you're going to need some tools and services installed, subscribed. So let's start with vMix. You're going to need two licenses of vMix, one running locally, one up in your cloud service. I think one license will let you run on two different devices, but you can't do that concurrently. So, for example, if you have one license running locally, you can run it in your cloud, but you can't be, running both at the same time. So you're going to need two. So that's a good investment. You're going to need at least the $700. I think it's called the 4K subscription. It's either $700 one time, or they have the full featured solution for $50 a month. Highly recommend. You're not going to get very far if you don't have that. The other thing I get a question about is what cloud service I use. Well, I use AWS often for my larger projects, but you have obviously a running meter when you use those types of cloud services. So I found a cool solution, which is a flat rate monthly price for almost $50, 49.98. It's called Shadow.tech. It's an online gaming service, but it's essentially a full-featured uh, PC running Windows 11 with a graphics card, a GPU, NVIDIA that will run vMix. I do it all the time. It works great for my smaller shows. Um, you got to certainly keep an eye on your resource utilization there. So, but nonetheless, if you want to experiment, you want to run some smaller shows for sure. Sign up. It's a monthly fee, it's a monthly subscription. Start and stop it whenever you want. Another thing you're going to need to run both locally and in the cloud is zero tier VPN. It's sort of really easy solution to get your two machines on the same network without having to configure firewalls and jump through a bunch of hoops, creating a virtual network, etc. This is a real simple way. We'll make another video explaining some of the details on that. You'll need Bitfocus Companion. I highly recommend. If you're not using Companion right now, I don't know why, but you need to. It's an amazing piece of free software that you can control everything. So not everything, but nearly everything in your life. So if you don't feel like ever getting up from your seat and you just want to press a button to make things happen, download Companion. And another really good tool that will let you control everything, including Companion, is Central Control. Can't live without it. That is either a one-time fee of $249 or almost $15 a month. I have multiple licenses of most everything, and I highly recommend that you go to Central Control and purchase that. I think also Joe has a demo, a pretty generous. Both Central Control and vMix have a generous demo trial period. So if you don't feel like subscribing right now, which I really think you should anyway, but you can certainly install things, play around for 30 or 60 days and get used to it. But these tools are what you're going to need for part one. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to get into more details in part two. Thanks.